Hey friends, it's Josie and welcome to this video blog. Today I want to talk to you about past lives and certain things that happened to you in this lifetime that you know that you have brought from another life. Now your existence in this time and space reality is pretty linear, right? You go in and out of lives, and birth is the entry point of consciousness and death is the exit point of consciousness, and you go in and out of lives, which means that you never really die, and there are certain things created in this time and space that you're still connected to, that you bring from other lifetimes. Not just you, the entire humanity is in this cycle, karmic cycle. Now, I have done personally many past life regression sessions, and I looked back and I saw clearly certain things that were still affecting me in this life, and it was just eye-opening experience. And I also say to all of my clients, please do this past life regression, because you'll have so much clarity about you, about who you are, why you do certain things, right? Why you have a lot of masculine, say, attributes as a woman, why you have many feminine attributes as a man. Well, because you are really this consciousness that does not have a gender, but goes in and out of different bodies, different energies. So it's not good or bad. It's just some information that helps you to understand heavy issues of your life and stop the suffering, because you want to enjoy your life. You want to be fully present in this life experience with you, with who you are. Okay, so the first way for you to recognize past life issues is to look at your relationships. Duh! Certain people in your life, people who are challenging relationships. Now that's a big clue, right? If you have a really difficult relationship with someone, it could be your mother, it could be your best friend, it could be people you work with. And it's interesting because some people are just easy and they're connected with you, but some people are just like, hey. So the way for you to resolve these karmic issues, karmic relationships, is to become a conscious observer. Instead of participating in all the drama, you just take a step back and ask, why is this happening? And becoming more really conscious and mindful, not just living through it and then reacting to all of these emotional relationships, but stepping away, observing this as a third person. Is like, why these two people, me and this person, why there's such tension? And then you really begin to understand, okay, that's what we're dealing with, because that person is triggering certain emotions within you that you need to resolve, that you need to face. And unless you have this trigger in your life, you cannot access these emotions. So your difficult relationships are your greatest teachers, but they're helping you with a lot of your karmic issues. Understand your relationships. What are you always dealing with? What emotions show up over and over again? Is it dependency? Is it fear? Is it resentment? Is it anger? Now, why this relationship? Why this person? Why this emotion? And when you really understand, when you're really paying attention to the way you feel, you will have so much clarity about your karmic issues that may come to you from a past life. So number 2, astrology. Astrology will open your eyes. I'm not an astrologer, but I have many friends who are astrologists. And I suggest that you find someone who is reputable, somebody who knows, especially karmic astrology, such as Vedic astrology, the position of your Ketu and your Rahu, what you bring from past lives, and what kinds of issues are messing you up in this lifetime. There's so much to learn from astrology. So find someone in your area, someone you can trust, and do your astrological chart at least once in your life. Okay, so sign number 3, addictive behaviors. And we all have addictive behaviors. Some of these addictions are emotional addictions, some of these addictions to substances, to food, and all kinds of things. but we all have a little bit of addiction or a lot of it, depending on your story, on your past experiences. The best way for you to understand yourself is to become conscious, to bring consciousness into your everyday experiences, why these emotions show up in you. So the best way for you to understand yourself is to bring more conscious awareness into your present moment. Because addictions are triggered by emotions. There's certain emotions within you bring that addictive behaviors over and over again. And you can deal with these specific emotions by releasing them, by clearing them, by working on them, by putting all of your energy, by doing therapy, by creating balance in your life. This will help you to at least understand these emotions, and you're here to heal them. They may come to you from a very, very traumatic past life, and they're messing up your life here and now. And when you take the power back by understanding these emotions and these issues, and taking the step towards healing, taking the step towards a better future, then you can really resolve these issues and have a productive, meaningful life. Finally, number 4 is fears. Pay attention to your fears. What triggers these fears? Fears are very, very closely related to your past lives, especially dying in some, circumstances in your past life. These fears were generated in you, and sometimes the emotions and these fears are transferred into the new lifetime, the new experience. So pay attention what fears specifically you have, what triggers these fears, and how you can really deal with them. That's where meditation comes in. That's where breathing and centering yourself, bringing your awareness to the present moment by avoiding toxic substances, toxic relationships, because that's where a lot of these fear-based emotions are generated. When you focus on here and now by healing these fears, addressing these fears, and sometimes really breaking through these fears, overcoming these fears, becoming fearless in the presence of fear, you break these karmic patterns and you bring peace into this lifetime by resolving these issues. And a lot of things begin to change. Your relationships begin to change. You become less addicted. You become much more aware of your soul's purpose. And you have a lot more balanced life. So here you go, my friends. I hope this was of service to you. If you want to share your stories, put them in comments below. And if you want to ask me questions, go to joycegraus.com. I love you. Be well and blessed. Chat with you in the next video.